Here, I'm gonna stick this on here too.
Oh, okay.
That's a little good.
I think that chair is cool though. I like that chair.
It's
Yeah,
very
it was
comfy.
all
I'll be talking to the camera for part of this. Don't let that freak you out.
Okay.
All right, that's where it's gonna stay. All right, so
Okay.
today we're gonna be reviewing and going over Tiger Dragon Qigong. First thing I want to bring up, last time Kathy corrected me on this because Marcia told her that nipple line was not correct. So after some research and reaching out to other people, the idea is that meridian line runs from the shoulder to the quad.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So that's that correction. Good? All right, so, and today's video brought to you by, so they wanted this video to be harmony in motion. Okay?
Okay.
So that's what we'll be talking about. All right, so relax, Wuchi position please if you would. And a quick reminder if you need it, chin down, head back, tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, eyes relax. If they close a little bit, that's okay. Shoulders line up directly with the hips. You should have a straight vertical line between shoulders and hips. And then bend your knees just enough to drop that tailbone. So we're reaching up with the connective tissue toward the ceiling as we drop that tailbone. And if you do that, you should feel your spinal column kind of do this and elongate as you do that, okay? The other thing you'll notice if it's correct is your weight should be distributed between the ball of the big toe, the ball of the little toe, and the heel. If you triangulate that, your weight should be distributed across the soles of your feet. That's also where your bubbling well is, right? Everybody got that? Okay. So we're going to take a minute. We're going to work on our diaphragmatic breathing here. Good. And bend the elbows so your palms face each other. And go ahead and tie into that vibrational quality between your palms. Now notice if you kind of shut your brain off and just stand there without thinking about your breath, that vibrational quality dissipates. Okay? Anyone got that? And now concentrate again between the palms and notice it comes back to life. And that's part of what we're going to be talking about today is that harmonizing between my body and mind. Okay? You have to have both. Can't do things blindly, right? Everybody got that?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone here is experienced, so we don't have to start at the very, very beginning. I was going to do body taps and stuff, but I think you guys are okay. Does anyone not feel that vibrational quality in their palms? Everybody good on it? You good on it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right, so the first movement of Tiger Dragon, we're going to take our right hand and it comes up the quad to the center line of the body. Your palm should be 45 degrees, so it's partially facing you and partially facing the ceiling. As that right hand comes up, you're sinking your body weight down to the left leg and bending that right knee a little bit more. When you get up head height, you're going to turn the hand over, so you're going to make a small ellipse with that hand. As it comes down, it's still pointing partly toward you and partly the floor. And now you're going to shift down and shift your weight back to the right leg. As that right hand comes down, comes across the quad, you're going to put it down your hip like you're holstering a gun, and the left hand will unholster the gun, come around to the front quad, raise up. Your palm again is 45 degrees, so it's facing you and the ceiling. Come to the ellipse, shift back down, and continue. Good, around the quad and down, around the quad and up on the right. As the right hand comes up, the right knee comes up slightly and you're shifting your weight down the left leg. Right hand comes down. As you reholster that gun, you're going to start shifting your body weight down the right leg. This is great practice for your Tai Chi form and body shifting because you want to keep those spinal alignments as you shift and not take your torso out over the hip. Everybody with me on that? So we're staying centered, we're keeping our spinal alignments, as we do the movement. We're going to inhale on the up, do the ellipse, and start your exhale on the way down. Repeat on the other side. Inhale, exhale, and your breath should be timed with the entire movement. So you inhale all the way on the up, and when you turn the hand over, you begin your exhale and all the way down. Notice that your breath should not be interrupted. It is a clean flow of breath. In on the up, out on the down, without holding your breath in between. Got that? Everyone okay with that? Your movements look good. Right? So if you're dialed in and your mind is calm and you're working on your breath and all these things that we talk about in our Tai Chi qualities, as that hand comes up, you should feel that energy smoothing out in the front. And if you're really sensitive, you should feel it coming down the back as you do that. Right? So with your mind, you're bringing that chi up, turn it over, and then bring that chi down. And with the mind and the breath together, you should be harmonized and you should be able to feel that energy flow up and down. If you don't have that, let me know, and we'll try to correct either posture or breath or whatever. Anyone got that?
I'm not sure.
Okay. You're a little bit far back on your heels. Let's fix that.
Okay.
Yep. And then drop your tailbone, which is not, there you go. That's right. You should have that.
Much better.
You're still a little bit back on your heels. Okay, fix that. Yep, now go. Good. That's good, Tracy. You got that, Miss Ann?
I think so. Yeah.
Good. That's good. I find that as I practice this more, on some days I can do it, I can bring that chi up on the first movement. Sometimes it takes me 3. But when you calm your mind and work on the breath and you harmonize that, it becomes much easier to feel it, breathe it, do it. Okay. Working on that center channel meridian. Good? All right, so the second movement, if we remember from way back last month, right, way back in the day, the second movement, and I'll go through this and I'll have you do it. One hand sweeps in as the other sweeps out, right? So one hand is coming toward my dantian, the other one is going out in a slightly hooked fashion. And when I turn my torso, I'm going to exhale sharply, open the fingers, and take my index and middle finger and point them down this back leg. Okay? And that's going to look something like this. Now we're going to add one more thing to that, but let's get used to this first. Rotate, open, exhale. And do me a favor and stagger a little bit when you do this one, right? We're getting rid of negative energy on this. That's the purpose of this movement. And so we don't want to be too close and feeding each other our funk, right? So sweeps in, hook that outside hand, exhale sharply, open, and send that bad energy out. Okay? So the only other thing we need to add in doing this that looks pretty good is we're going to take that back foot, and it's going to look like we're taking a piece of tissue off the sole of our foot or putting out a cigarette butt, and we're just going to shoot that foot out, right? So inhale, rotate, exhale sharply. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Pivoted on that foot, didn't you?
Yes, I
I
did.
hate when that happens. Right. Okay, be careful on that. Okay, now we're going to alternate sides on this. So if you're comfortable with that, let's try a couple to the opposite side. Sweep in. Inhale, exhale, blow it out. Okay, inhale, blow it out. Just want to make sure everyone's got that before we move on.
You're not moving your feet until the end when you're raising the
Correct.
heel.
Correct.
Okay.
And then only one foot moves, right?
Right.
So here, if you watch this back foot, it moves, the other one stays stationary. Okay? That's pretty good. And the idea is to get rid of negative energy. So whatever toxicity or emotional issues you're hanging on to or physical pain or anything you've got, as you turn, exhale it out. Grab whatever's not correct with your mind, exhale it out. That other hand should be sweeping toward the dantian as that one goes out. Rest of it was good. Yeah, rest of it was good. Don't lose track of the other hand. So one more time. So one hand sweeps in as one starts to hook on the inhale. Okay? On the exhale, 2 fingers, and this hook opens up and kick out that back foot. Sweeps in, exhale, and then sweep in, exhale. Like the ribbon on the world.
The world
Peace
is a
to the
gift.
world.
The world
Yep.
is a gift.
I got that. So one hand does not follow the other. They are independent motions. So we're not doing that. It's like it's not like a wave hands, right?
Okay.
One sweeps in, one goes out. One hand comes in towards your dantian as the other one goes out and out. Better. That's way better. Thank you. You got that, you know this?
Sort of.
It's interesting. You kind of did it like single whip. That's all. I'm okay with that. I was okay.
Yeah, well, when you said hook, that made more sense to me.
That's what made, yeah, I
Yep.
was thinking the
I'm
same
okay with that.
thing, the,
Yeah.
Yep.
sort of beak.
Okay, that's movement number 2. There are 7 movements in the form, right? If you remember all that from way back when. So now we're going to put 1 foot forward. I think I'm probably going to face the camera here. And again, I'll demonstrate this and how you do it. So the idea on this is to open up the meridians that are running up the leg line, right? And so if we're all relaxed and we're doing our abdominal breathing, which we should be doing anyway, right? And then we should be rooted. So I'm going to take that energy from up underneath my foot, bring it up on either side. And I'm going to bring it around my organs to cleanse that and repeat. So it looks like a one-legged squat is what it looks like. Bring that energy up nice and clean from the root. And we're going to cleanse the organs with it and repeat. Inhale on the down, exhale on the up, and the circle, and repeat. Inhale, exhale, cleanse the organs. Okay, do a few more and we'll switch sides. I think this movement is semi-self-explanatory. And my experience with this, again, as you bring it up and you circle, you should feel that energy vibrate across your organs as you do that. That's my experience. Your mileage may vary. Around. Excellent. One more. I'm just going to make sure everyone has this, and we're going to switch feet. Good, and switch sides, please. Now, it doesn't matter how many rounds of this you do on each exercise. The important part is to do the same amount on both sides. If we're looking to do Qigong for good energy flow and to improve energy flow in the body, we can't do one side more than the other. We're going to create an imbalance, right? So that's counterproductive, right? So inhale, down, grab that energy with your fingertips from underneath your foot. Exhale, bring it up. Around the organs. And repeat. Excellent. When I do this and I come around the organs, I feel the energy go up my spine, which is really, I love that feeling. Nice.
Is it breathe in on the way down and out on the way out?
Yes. The steady flow of breath is what helps you with the steady flow of chi in the body. You gotta have that, that's not optional. Good. All right, let's move on to number 4. Yay. If there's 7, you get through number 4, you know you're past halfway point, right? All right, so with one arm, we're going to make a hook and we're going to leave it to the outside, all right? And with the other hand, we're going to leave it close to the body, palm shape, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and pull one arm in, and this needs to be correlation, right? It needs to be, what's what I'm looking for? They need to move as one comes in, one comes out, so they're going to be even, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to breathe in and shift slightly to that left leg, and I'm going to start my, let me try that again, sorry. The right hand's hooked, left hand's open. I'm going to inhale, and when I get to center, I'm going to start my exhale, and as one arm comes in, the other one presses out, okay? Inhale, shift to the other side, one comes in, one goes out. Proportional is what I'm looking for. As one comes in, one goes out. And we are working on the heart and lung meridian. This is dental floss for your lungs and heart, super healthy. And there's a little bit of extra energy stuff going on here. As that hand straightens, feel the energy go out your fingertips. And as you feel it thin out, like you're getting to the end, break it off and then pull it back through the body. Inhale. Exhale. As it thins through the fingertips, break it off, pull it back, inhale, exhale. This motion needs to be proportional. Everybody with me on that? Excuse me 1 second.